If you're a vlogger, or if you want to be a vlogger, this video should, hopefully, be helpful to you. I had someone in one of my director's commentary streams ask me if I could make a video about tips for beginning vloggers and beginner vloggers, or just tips for creators that feel like they're not really getting anywhere, feel like they're not winning. And I was like, Vlogmas is coming up, 100%, let's do it. So my first tip is that numbers aren't everything, especially for vloggers, because on YouTube it's like vloggers are so different all the time, so it's hard for them to find that exact right audience for your vlogs unless it's about something extremely specific. I feel like it's just harder for vloggers to kind of get out there. So as a result of this, you're probably going to see smaller numbers for a longer period of time. But just because your numbers might be smaller doesn't mean you're not doing good. Now, a lot of times it does mean that your video's just not holding people's attention or whatever, but your numbers are not your value. Just because you might not get a bunch of views doesn't mean your videos are necessarily bad, and just because your videos get a lot of views doesn't necessarily mean they're very, very good. Obviously there's reasons videos get a lot of views, but at the end of the day, quality is subjective, and so what somebody thinks is good, somebody else might not think is as good. Ready to go?
Yes.
Yes. So our plan for lunch is we're gonna make homemade crunch wraps from Taco Bell. My hat's in your way. It's kind of like covering you up. I'm sorry. We were gonna buy the sour cream and the lettuce and the tomatoes yesterday for the crunch wraps, but it was also expensive and there was too much of it. Like, we weren't gonna eat it all, or she wasn't gonna eat it all, because I'm not gonna eat the vegetables. Because of all this, I told her, I was like, we could literally just go to Taco Bell and order the sides for way cheaper, and it's perfect amount. So that's what we're doing.
Yay. Taco Bell.
I'm so excited to make these crunch wraps.
Me too.
Like, I've always wanted to do that. Hi, I would like a
side of sour cream, a side of tomatoes, and then probably 2 sides of lettuce.
See, and if you pay with cash or like coins, it doesn't actually come out of your bank account, so it doesn't count.
It's free.
It's free! Exactly. What's up, gang? It is Cooking with Garrett and Maddie's show today. We're making, you already know what we're making, I told you. Come here, you're too far away. That's better. So really the second tip that I have for beginning vloggers is just be as creative as you can. The thing is, everyone can make vlogs. And the trick, in my opinion, is to bring as much you to the vlog as possible. You know, try new things, experiment with your shots. Don't be afraid to look weird. Which brings me to my next point. Don't give up what other people think. As I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, people are more worried about what other people think about them than what they think about you. As a result of that, with knowing that, just make whatever you want. If creating and if documenting your experiences is what you love to do, then don't let anyone's perception of whatever it is, or your idea of their perception, don't let that get in the way. Tip number 4. Just make what you like. Well, whenever I tell people about this, I use my example of, like, I was extremely inspired by Casey Neistat, and I love watching vlogs. Not just his, but I like watching vlogging, the genre. That's what I like, so that's what I make. And see, this is extremely helpful because when you like the things that you make, or if you make the things that you like, it makes it super, super easy to be quite honest with you, it makes it really easy to suck for a while. Because in the beginning, you're not going to get a ton of views, you're not going to get a ton of subscribers, you're just going to have to rely on enjoying it. And in order to get past that point of not getting any views and not getting any subscribers, you have to really be okay with the process of growing and the process of learning. And so by enjoying what you make and liking and enjoying and having fun in the process, then makes everything else that much easier. And one of the biggest things that I think plagues a lot of creators, especially small ones, is that it's okay to suck. Everyone sucks when they first start out. No matter what it is you do, whether it be creating or riding a bike or shooting a basketball, you know, it could be infinite things. Anything in the entire existence of the world. If you're brand new to it, 99 times out of 100, you're gonna suck at it. Probably pretty bad. And the trick with that is to understand that, be okay with sucking. Because when you're okay with sucking and being bad at something, that, my friends, that is how you get good at something. Most of the time, you don't just start something new and are automatically good at it, right? That's just not how it works. But see, with practice and repetitions, that is how you improve. Doing it, doing the thing, is the only way you're gonna get better at the thing. You could watch every YouTube help video there ever was to ever exist, but if you don't actually make videos, you're not gonna learn how to make videos. It's just that simple. If you're a vlogger, and really this applies to anything in the entire world, but in this particular case, it's for vloggers, make a ton of vlogs. And every time you make a new one, learn a new trick, get 1% better at something, test out new skills, and just over time, you will be able to look back and see you've actually made a ton of progress. Spoon out my, oh baby, this is gonna be so good. Good call on the restaurant chips, baby. Sour cream. This is actually grade A reduced fat sour cream from Taco Bell. Okay, and then sour cream, and then your lettuce goes on there. Yeah. That might actually be enough. And then tomatoes.
Yum.
Look at that. Look at that. Hopefully I didn't smash the tortilla or rip it. Oh, let's go. Look at that thing. It's actually 8 sides. That's
you did break it.
It's okay. But that's how it's supposed to be. Okay? We're gonna just. Oh, listen to that sizzle. The big reveal. Oh!
Dad?
Look at that beautiful, gorgeous, amazing thing. This is Maddie's first taste of the Crunchwrap Supreme made by me, homemade. Is it better than Taco Bell? What? I mean, it's like 60% Taco Bell ingredients, so we gotta be fair here, but...
It's good.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Let's go. And she has her chips and cheese. It's like basically Taco Bell. I'm cooking mine over there. Okay, gang. I'm gonna try my Crunchwrap. Oh, dog. I just remembered we didn't season the meat at all. Okay, so I hope this video helped you guys out a little bit. Again, everything I've said in this video applies to not just vloggers, not just creators. It applies to everything. If you want to get better at something, just keep doing. And everything else I talked about before. So I hope this helped you out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.